And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers.
Take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and going for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front.
That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. And that is out of play. And down on strikes. And now one away.
The second baseman.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. And that's down. A base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 31, Riley.
Here's Riley Green. Now one missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Torres, the base runner at first with one out. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's a ball. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2. Back at Truist Park, getting the nod on the mound, Jackson Jobe.
Well, he's got real good command of the four-seam fastball, and then he'll mix the cutter in just when he thinks that you're on that fastball a little bit. That makes for a defensive swing and many times a broken bat.
Alex Verdugo, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right field. Green sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's Austin Riley.
Batting second, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Dingler down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Matt Olson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Schwellenbach back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Verdugo going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And the batter now, Colt Heath.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. That one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Headed down the line. Verdugo running hard. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. No score here in the second. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. So here's Baez now. That misses. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. White makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the second. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Caught him looking for the K.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit.
Albies.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Set down on strikes, and he strikes out the side here in the second. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. And there's a foul ball. McKinstry in his 4th year, hitting 7th in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third.
1 strike.
And ball 1.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you. Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. There's a strike. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Arcia whips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
The shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And down on strikes he goes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
The right fielder.
So up next, Eli White.
White.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 strike.
That's strike one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Orlando Arcia. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
A little bit low. Ball 2. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
That one just misses, and it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Swing and a ground ball. Albies in plenty of time to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. Rocketed out towards right center. White hauls it in, 2 away. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ball 1 low. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Riley makes the catch, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Alex Verdugo. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that is downstairs. 2-1. That's out to center field. Baez under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Here is Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. A little bit high. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And there's 2 away. Here is Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
Grounded out his first time.
Olson.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss. The Braves hitless so far in the game. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Schwellenbach back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now batting, the designated
Colt
hitter.
Keith up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Javi Baez digs in right side. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. Ground ball left side. Off balance speed. There's 1. On to Olson. That's 2. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Ozuna.
To third, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Way out front for strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Dingler down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Number 1.
And here
Second
comes
baseman,
Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
0-1.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And the
0-2.
count is 0-2. And
One
that
ball,
skips
2
into
strikes.
dirt. That
Ball.
misses the zone. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. And it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Slow ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. That's a strike.
1-2.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. 1 out. Runner at second. Sean Murphy now at the plate. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
No, that's a ball.
White stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's outside. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Harris stands at second with 2 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, number 11.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Orlando
Arcia. He's over 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
2 on, 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. And now, Zach McKinstry. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And the batter now, Dylan Dingler. Grounded out his first time up. Dingler measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 away. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Caught looking his first time up. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering upstairs.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Well, we go bottom 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo.
That one missed. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Strike one.
1-1.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Austin Riley goes deep. It's 3-0. Here's Matt Olson down. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The changeup missing, and that is ball 1. A little bit low. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Called strike right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter under it. Makes the catch for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ozuna in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 strike.
Strike 1. Ball 1 there. That's a little bit low. And that one is downstairs. Ball 3. Slides, but it gets by him.
Up next,
Man at first, and next for Atlanta, Michael. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Brant Hurter.
Now, pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 outs. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. And now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That one the other way, and that gets down into the gap. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And a strike to Glaber.
0-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. On the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Spencer Torkelson.
Swinging a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2. Ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
High fly ball out to left field. Carpenter settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now in for the Braves, Eli White. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
One and one.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the 8th, and now the DH, Colt Keith. Schwellenbach back to work. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Javier Baez.
The center fielder, number 28, Javier Baez.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
El Mago goes down on strikes here. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry, who's 0-2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the eighth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No ball. 2 strike.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Austin Riley at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
In the dirt. And that's ball 1. Chase Lee taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up the middle. Torres over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Olson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
No
matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a
Tigers
while.
are down by
0-2 mistake.
2.
That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now it's the
443
shortstop,
feet.
Trey Sweeney. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side, Albies. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, right side. Albies. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Gleyber Torres.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
On the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. No balls, 2 strikes. The Tigers down to their final strike. Hammered on a line to the left.
They're gonna get down. Go ahead, run at the plate.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Got the right guy
The
up.
next to hit takes ball one.
Nope, outside.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Lined, and that's
That's
a
gonna
base
get
hit.
down on the go ahead run is
Throw
coming.
stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job going the...
Here comes Torque.
the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now here is Spencer Torkelson.
It's gonna get down and again! It is gonna score two!
One runs in, heading for the plate. The relay in there safely.
Time ball game.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the...
And his ball's gonna get down and the Tigers take the lead. What a comeback.
RBI single, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it.
They take the force out, and that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit.
Hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him looking.
Got him looking on the side of the road.
Tonight. So digging in, Ozzy
Number one.
Albies. He's already homered here in this one.
Albies.
Lined into right.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to pull side.
Tyler Holton will come in.
Gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for
And
themselves.
close this game out and get the Tigers the
There's not much
dub.
margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
Swing and a
situations.
miss.
Harris.
Swings through it for strike one. This one
Foul
jumped to the
ball.
ground, but foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay
And
dialed
it's
in
good.
here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Got him looking on the house on the side of the road.
Up in the zone. So they're down to their
Ball
final out.
open it in his
Murphy
third.
now. 0 for 3 in
Here
this
comes
one.
Sean. Malcolm.
Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 outs. There's a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. Two strike.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
And your Tigers
But when it
win. What a
fires to
comeback.
first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well.
Good night,
Just a
everybody.
very well
Thanks for
executed ball
watching.
game.
This game took
4-3 our
52
final
minutes
score
and
for
10
Chris
seconds.
Singleton and our
Peace.
entire outstanding crew here at MLB
For
The
the
Show.
one
I'm
game
John
winning
Sciambi.
losing
Thanks for joining
streak.
us.
Back on a new winning streak again. Good night, everybody. Till again, till next time. Welcome. Peace.